Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. As you can see, we're still in Gnas. We are almost done exploring, but not quite. Huh. We had... Oh yeah, of course, we had another job board quest finished. And apparently the priestess, is the one we tell that to. Tell the good news. He tells Celius of Cope's death. I believe in peace, but I believe in justice more. Cope murdered my student. This had to be done. She rewards you with several scrolls from her shelves. Indeed, Acid Shower, Spell Ward, Regeneration, and Speed Burst. Oh dear, Regen... Don't think we even had this. Spell Ward? We might not even have one of those. No, actually, no. All these same-looking scrolls. Okay. We're gonna hand these over to our mage. For now, I think Speed Burst actually ended up with you. Yeah, okay, we did have some of those, right. Okay, I definitely need to clear out my bags, that's for sure. But we're gonna pass by the castle on our way to our next main quest destination, so that should be fine. Anyway, let's talk to you for real. When you arrive at the temple, services are not currently in session. The young priestess sits before the altar, lost in meditation. She occasionally rises to tend to a brazier or read a scroll. Fortunately, she doesn't mind visitors in the shrine, though she does make sure the bottoms of your boots are clean. I welcome you in peace, visitor. Her speech is unaccented and lacks the Slythericae sibilance. Okay. I welcome you to this place of peace in these troubled times. This is a place of healing and learning, and as we would help you, we may need assistance in return. I like to hear that. Tell me about your faith. We Slythericae revere the spirits of our ancestors, and the spirits that exist in all things, alive and dead. We are peaceful creatures. Well, many of us are. Some have never turned from the old barbarian ways. They are the savage ones, and they must be fought. You revere all of your ancestors? We do, good and bad. Those who are evil we forgive in death, and we let them teach us what paths to avoid. That is why you will find so many statues of the cruel warlords who had to be killed in the early days of Avernum. How long have you been priestess here? 10 years, since my mentor Pathas died. He was wise. I have made sure that one day there will be a statue of him. So there are savage and peaceful Slythericae? Whoa, never heard of that. This is not surprising, I think. Is not the same thing true of humanity? Yes, of course it is. This island is very peaceful. Yeah, something weird happened when we crossed the bridge. Yes, it is important to have sanctuaries in time of war. Our young warriors often come here for one final blessing before they go to fight the Slith Horde. You send warriors to fight the Horde? Of course. We hate those rapacious bastards as much as the rest of Avernum does. More, because they dishonor our kind. Every generation it falls to Gnas to again prove we are a loyal part of Avernum. Thus our young go to fight on its behalf, and die. What can you teach me? When I am not providing guidance, I spend my time in learning and reflection. I even frequently travel to Patrick's Tower for further study. I can teach you about lore, or I can teach you useful rituals. Anything to be useful to those who defend Avernum. Well, lore? Yes, arcane and nature lore. Unfortunately, really, really expensive. Why, though? Why does it have to be exorbitant? This would be a lot of money even at half the price. So of course I would ultimately like to get... Oh wait, these are already too high to train. This... I mean, I talked about this before, but this is kind of dumb. Really doesn't make a lot of sense why you would only be allowed to train, you know... Why you would not be allowed to train if you've already invested points. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, yeah, I just wish it wasn't that way. And I also wish it was more affordable because, yeah, it's just not reasonable to spend that much, unfortunately, right now. And by the time I maybe have enough coins to spend on it, I'm likely to have already invested skill points, at which point, which means that I won't be able to learn anymore. So yeah, it's just really unfortunate. Oh well. Let's look at those magic rituals, even though, yeah, same exorbitant prices, although of course these are a lot more reasonable. Well, obviously she's already she already has maxed out all of these basic spells, but Word of Thoughts, Protective Ward, you'll have a higher chance of resisting mental attacks. That is expensive, but obviously in certain scenarios we absolutely want this. Repel Spirit, which we already have. Right. Summon Shade we also have. We did learn that from some books somewhere. Smite. Let's learn that. Not improve it. And let's learn Word of Thoughts. I don't know if there's maybe a less exorbitantly expensive priest spell trainer. There probably is, to be honest. But, you know, now we have this at least. And if we do encounter some kind of creature that likes to use mental effects, then we might end up using this, and it might come in handy. Right, I also found the scroll. It seems to have Slith writing on it. Are you finally going to be able to help us with that? She takes the scroll and examines it closely. Yes, this is Slith writing. An old style. A tribal style. Not something used by civilized... Oh dear. She slowly deciphers it. It is from the pen of Kres-Is, the Shadow, one of the 3 warlords of the Slith Horde. It is to a goblin. A creature of that status writing a goblin? Peculiar. Yes, indeed. What does it say? It is instructions. In return for aid, for money and magical trinkets, the goblin would harass the people of the Great Cave. It shows that the Slith Horde has an influence even down here. Though, she mutters, we have already learned that, much to our loss. She doesn't elaborate. Well, we know already. You have done well bringing this to me. The castle will want to know what you have learned. Will they? I mean, I guess now that we have it translated, maybe we can talk to it about Merryhue again? Talk about it to Merryhue? I don't know. You mentioned that you need assistance. Right. Indeed. Yes. You are aiding our chieftain. You are hunting the cultists that lured away her son. When Travius left, he took something of mine, a set of scrolls. I want them back. Well, that sounds like something that combines very nicely with our main quest. And tell me more about Travius. I hesitate to speak ill of one of our tribe, especially the son of the chieftain, but... She shrugs. You should know. He was never a wise child, or patient, or understanding that the true path of our people is one of coexistence with other races. Glesths always had a blind spot with that boy, and now we all may pay for it. Do you know anything about the cultists? There have always been a few of us who longed for the dark old days of Siths and the power of the Slithericite tribes. A few of them hide in the Great Cave, and now they aid the Slith Horde. This dark cult is led by Thundroth Benttail. Oh, okay. He is a warped creature. It would be best if he became one of our ancestors. The most good that one could provide is as a cautionary example. The most good that one could provide is as a cautionary example. Right, so tell me more about these scrolls. Travius stole them as he fled while I slept. I have asked Glesths for help in regaining them, but he thinks of nothing but his child, so I turn to you. I think they will be found in the chambers of the cult. There are 5 scrolls of drakeskin bleached white, telling tales of warriors of days long gone. No magic, but great symbolic value. I will reward you personally for their return. Well, it's... okay. Fair enough. Obviously no reason why we wouldn't help with that when we're already going there. Didn't mean to click on that. That's okay. Wasn't there... Well, we've seen everything now, of course. But I just want to see if I can fill in just a little bit more of this map. Yeah, okay. I guess this is forever going to stay unmapped. That's fine. Unless, of course, there is some kind of way to get a boat here? I kind of doubt it, though. I don't know if there was anything visibly on this island. There might have been. Well, it's fine. If we do get a boat, we do get a boat. If not, well, then obviously either there's some other way to get to any little islands and stuff, or there's not really anything necessary or good there. Yeah, it's all just fake outs. I did say last time that I was not going to mention killing the lizard, but I thought about it some more, and you know, the big nasty lizard we're talking about is obviously the mutant lizard, and maybe they actually do want to know about that one being killed, because I guess it would have been really dangerous for them to go down there to slaughter any of the more docile lizards. Of course, I unfortunately also slaughtered all of those, but maybe they weren't actually able to use their lizard pens because of the mutant one, you know? So there's a small chance that maybe we did them a favor. The chieftain sighs. That was how life meets stars. Yes, I know, but what about the big, dangerous one? Now we must work to preserve all the meat to keep it from spoiling. I'm sure you acted to defend yourself after breaking and entering, but you did us no favors. You know what? Let's just keep not mentioning that issue, and that's almost as good as if it had never actually happened, right? Right, that's how that works. Okay, we want to head back over this way. Speaking of mutant lizards, now that we have successfully killed one of them, surely we can deal with, like, 2 or 3 or 4 at the same time. That's how that works. And we're going to... Is that over here? Yes. Okay. I mean, seriously, we might not actually be strong enough, but I think once, on the very first, one of our first attempts here, we were actually able to get one of them by itself. Yes, old workshop. That does have the same number of hit points, which makes me suspect that it is indeed the same type of enemy. Oh no. Well, there's at least 2 of them to deal with at the same time. However, they are definitely dealing way less damage to us than they used to. I mean, I don't remember exactly, but I do remember that we, back, you know, on our first attempt or 2, we did not stand any kind of chance. So... Oh, you know what? Yeah, we... Of course I had to say something. So they still deal a ton of damage. Plus, most importantly, most unfortunately, they actually have 2 attacks per round. That's really rough. Of course, that being said, we could still get luckier than we have been. I'm gonna apply all the buffs ahead of time this time. I'm also going to try and slow them if I can. It might really just be the 2, which is still plenty, of course. Oh, you're not the one I meant to switch weapons on. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna weaken your defense. And unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna have to heal for sure. Do I try to daze? I guess so. That did not work. That's a problem, because now you're probably dead. And we don't have... No, we don't have anything but these 2 disciplines yet. And still, yeah, the game unfortunately doesn't even tell us how many points we would need to unlock anything new. Or what they are specifically. I think this is kick, which just knocks enemies back, maybe? This might be weakening enemy attack, which of course would be kind of useful in this situation, but no such luck. This is just a better... Well, aimed blow, I think mighty blow. This maybe charge forward. This is some sort of area attack, I believe. This is a stun. And this is basically, I don't know, is it invulnerability for 2 rounds or something? Or a round or 2? Something like that? Or is it like battle blessing, or like all kinds of different blessings for just the one character for a small number of turns? I don't know. And this one here, I'm not sure. If this is maybe just Daze's enemies? Who knows? Either way, we don't have access to any of that yet, so... I can just deal a lot of damage to this lizard and hope that somehow they don't both attack her. Of course they do. Of course they would. Maybe she should have attacked this one, so that maybe the lizard would have split their attacks between the two. Which is really... Unless I can manage to stun one of them or to daze one of them. That's the only hope that we have. Yeah, weird. The one single one that we fought... I guess it didn't really get that many attacks. That many opportunities to attack. Or maybe it was weaker than this one. It's definitely possible that they have the same hit points, but these just hit harder. Or maybe it's just that these have more action points and the other one did not. But again, maybe I just didn't give it enough opportunities to do anything. Well, now we have the one just by itself. If we can just... No, the other one was just waiting right behind the corner, and of course they get 2 attacks off immediately. Okay. Try to get this one's attention. Heal her. Did not get a second action, unfortunately. I could just slow them, which I think has... I feel like that has better chances of succeeding. Of course, it's not guaranteed to take them out of combat, though. Okay, I mean, they are both slowed. Maybe that cannot be resisted. It's just that... Or maybe it can be resisted, but it's not nearly as high of a chance as Daze is. But again, of course, it's not a guarantee. Ooh, wow, that was a good hit. Yeah, she gets attacked twice, and he gets attacked. Only once. Okay, good. I mean, is it good? Is it good enough? You know what, just drink a potion. Focus on the one that's lower. Please get 2 actions. You do. Okay, we might stand a chance. Daze, come on. No, they both resisted, and you only got that one shot. Unfortunate. Okay, okay. Okay, apparently we stunned this one enough so that it only got 1 attack that round. That's awesome. Yeah, we stunned this one again. And we're gonna heal you. I could try dazing again, but at this point I'd probably just get some damage in. And that one's dead. Awesome. It is stunned, so it should only attack once? No, it attacked twice, and of course it killed her. Just barely. Ah, this is so annoying. I hate that this... I mean, we're almost there. Basically 1 level more on any one of us. Or 1 level each on our warriors, and we would be probably almost guaranteed to win. Like, I feel like that would basically be the turning point. Where at this point we can win, but the lizards are gonna win almost every time, unless I get lucky. And 1 more level might turn the tide to the point where we are almost guaranteed to win, unless we get unlucky. But we are here now and we can win, so, you know, I think I'm gonna give it a few more tries. So I would like to get this over with. Of course, there's always a possibility that whatever is beyond the corner here is even worse. There might be some super lizard that we just don't stand a chance against at all. Well, that was probably a bad idea. Yep, that was a really bad idea. Okay. I thought maybe this time I would charge forward to get the first attack in, but that obviously does not work the way I hoped it might. Okay, no, we have to buff first. I was just trying to squeeze in, squeeze out, whatever. The maximum, you know, number of turns on these buffs, because they are going to start running out. I want to have all the edge that we possibly can. Actually, speaking of which, I've not been using everything at my disposal. I absolutely should. We do have Word of Thoughts now, but that's not going to be helpful here. We have consumables, of course, which we could be using. Oh, why did the one lizard run away? Is this the luck that I needed? The AI just suddenly giving up? That's weird, but hey, I'll take it. It's probably gonna come back, right? I mean, it makes no sense for it to just run suddenly. So I absolutely need to heal you. What am I doing? I can't squander this amazing chance that the game has decided to give me here. Yeah, okay. So this one was... I was handed this freebie for some reason. I'm gonna save that for sure. Apparently that lizard did not drop a fine leather for some reason. Well... Okay, no boss lizard around the corner. Also, we hit you really hard right there. Wow. Despite missing? Wait, I mean, this one wasn't attacked before. Huh. We did terrify it, though. Right, because of the Cloak of Curses. Yeah, if I had remembered using that earlier, that might have already given us that little extra edge that we needed. But, you know, it's obviously not guaranteed. Well, this might be GG. There you go. Okay. And there's actually a way back up from here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, still no drops from you. Save that, but where might this have led us? You emerge from the tunnel into a huge cavern. You're on a broad ledge. The ground is higher to the north and lower to the east. The ledge is occupied by a number of huge lizards. Uh-oh. All trapped here with you. The bottom of the cliff to the north is littered with bones, the remains of victims thrown down to feed the lizards. Excuse me, by whom? Wait. The cliff to the north. Oh, okay. These reptiles are huge, vicious, dangerous creatures. Entering their clearing seems like it would be very reckless. As you examine these gruesome surroundings, several armed Nephilim approach the top of the cliff to the north. When they see that there are new victims in their lizard pit, they point at you and laugh, and then they take their bows from their shoulders. Wonderful. Oh dear. Spitting salamander. Not quite as tanky as the mutant lizards downstairs, but probably dangerous for other reasons. I mean, we can probably still retreat. Probably. We did save recently, but I'm gonna save here again. We still have some of our buffs going, but they're about to run out, I'm sure. Also, we almost certainly don't stand a chance here, because, I mean, the game made that pretty clear. Also, I'm not really sure. Are we supposed to be in this part of the map, actually? It's you know, the map is so inaccurate that, yeah, no, actually, we probably are. Because we entered around here, and then went basically straight east from there, so we probably emerged here. Okay, interesting. So technically, if we can survive these lizards here, there's a little bit for us to explore, but I don't know, that seems doubtful. Well, I mean, there's nothing else to do but to give this a try, right? What's the worst that could happen? And the good news is that we only see 2 of these salamanders for now. Spitting, though, I mean, almost certainly they're gonna spit flames. We don't have particularly great hit chances here, so that's concerning. I can only assume that you're immune to fire, but let's try. Well, yeah. They basically are. Okay, we hit them a little bit. Ouch. I was hoping that maybe eventually it would decide to, you know, come here and try to attack us in melee. There go all the steel javelins, but that's okay. I guess it really doesn't want to come near us, which makes sense. That's not particularly efficient, unfortunately. Yeah, it just does not want to come over. Come on. I can't keep doing this. That's just not gonna work out in the long run. I mean, occasionally I deal some damage, but yeah, this is just. I mean, I could attack them both, but no, that would be very foolish. 37 damage. We need more of those hits. Okay. I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing that it keeps shifting its attention. At this point I'm just determined to at least kill one of them. I suppose if I can do that without having really invested any resources, well, other than javelins, I guess. At least when I come here to deal with them for real, if that is not what I'm actually currently doing, we're gonna have to deal with one less of them, which is nice, I suppose. Okay, I saved, I killed one of them. Let's charge forward. Okay, of course there are more of them, but they're kind of spread apart. Possessed lizard. Wait. It's extremely suspicious, obviously, that it has only 25 health. What that's all about? What is that all about? Okay, they do have a ranged, short range attack, melee attack. In fact, that is significantly less scary than their fireball. I really want to kill this lizard, if I could. Oh, yikes! Yeah, okay. I didn't expect it to split into enemies, let alone searing wormkins. It has some unfortunate implications as well. So, was it just infected with worms? That's kind of gross. It just burst open. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, yeah, I mean, obviously, there's 4 of these. They have 300 health each, and they hit super hard, so yeah, there's no way. No way we're dealing with those anytime soon. That is just a bit too much. How about these Nephilim, though? Huh? Oh, they're actually right here. Fangclan Archer, yep. Okay. You're pretty tough, obviously. At least you're susceptible to fireballs. That helps a little bit. I just want to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to work, but yeah, no path. Even though it's technically adjacent, if not for the height difference. Yeah, okay. Alright. I mean, we could maybe very slowly deal with these other lizards one at a time if we get lucky. But, you know, obviously that is anything but reasonable at our current level. So, yeah, I guess the note I took about this still stands, even though we made some minor progress. But that one definitely is going to have to wait until much later. Alright, anyway. It's good to know. And we're going to go ahead and sell some stuff. Actually, we're going to go talk to Mary here and see if she will actually comment on the on the whole on the translated scroll. Where was the lizard merchant? Was there a lizard merchant outside the gate? No, that was not either of you. Oh, was it the traveling merchant? Yes. Okay, that was a slip. All right. I'd like to sell. Clear up all of this stuff. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's quickly talk to Merrihew. Although I kind of doubt that it's going to be helpful. There she is. I've got the scroll I found deciphered. Oh, okay. You describe the contents of the scroll. Merrihew takes it. You've done well. I'll make sure that word of it gets around. You said in a report that a slith was watching as you fought Lord Trinket. Indeed I did. I do not envy you. You have attracted the attention of Cress East the Shadow. What? Cress East the Shadow? No way. One of the 3 warlords leading the Slith clans that invade our lands, a fearsome spy and assassin, who can clearly travel through our lands at will, and you have attracted his attention, personally. But fortunately, if he decides you must die, it will happen quickly. You will feel very little pain at all. Oh, good, good. That's very reassuring. Thank you. Okay. Let's quickly see. Can I have my per diem? Yes. 20 coins. Better than nothing. More supplies. Well, I have to buy them, of course. Let me see what I can trade for. Could have sold my stuff here, but, you know. I could also not. Pretty average prices. I could buy normal javelins here, but no. Of course not. That would be silly. I did use up a healing potion. In fact, these do come in handy, and they're not super expensive, so... I think it was actually him who used an extra one, right? So, yeah. No, actually, Oh, maybe on this... No, on the actual winning run, I ended up not having to use a potion at all, because the game just decided that one of the lizards would just wait, politely wait until we were done killing his friend. That's fine, though. That is okay. Let's head toward those cultists we haven't even seen yet, but oh, actually, since we're in the area, we might as well... This was the chest, I think. Indeed, we can open it, and indeed, we are not allowed to take what's inside. I mean, we could, I guess. Crime was seen. No one's getting angry yet. Now, that's just... feels wrong for a couple of coins, whatever. If it was actually something, you know, helpful. Did we deal with this... Tinker? Yes, of course. Okay. What did you have for sale? I guess we did buy some things from you. Healing potions are a little bit more expensive than back at the castle. I think we're good. I mean, you know, just to even things out, I'm gonna get one more potion for Ayali. There you go. Clearly not very necessary, and we're gonna keep finding more. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about this. Hold on. I completely forgot about this as well. It's very fortunate that we just happened to wander past. Can we reach you? I did not mean to throw a javelin. Forgot that we were still on our ranged weapon. Oh well. Niffled Sentry. I mean, that one must have respawned. Or we just happened to not run into them last time, although that seems unlikely. I wandered all over the place. Of course, I also didn't drop anything. Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, okay. Did not expect to take that path. We're gonna switch back to melee weapons while I remember, save the game, and check this out. Wish for a magic sword. I mean, sure, you throw in a few coins, close your eyes, and wish with all your might. Then you open them, there isn't a sword there. Oh well, maybe if you tried again. The most unfortunate part here is that we have to walk away and approach again every time we want to try. Okay, I mean, again, I'm 99.9% sure that this is just one gigantic troll. There's never anything useful going to come of this. Or maybe if you actually throw in coins 100 times... Actually, how much do we throw in? 3606? Oh, 5 each time, okay. Maybe if we do throw in coins 100 times, painstakingly, 5 at a time. We actually will get something. I don't know, it could go either way, really. Either way, it's going to be a pain and absolutely not worth it. Not worth my time or my money. Actually, can I just do this? Oh yeah, okay. I can just manually walk back and forth. That is using the keyboard. I'm not even paying attention to the text anymore. I figure that if I do end up getting a sword, or any sort of item, something is going to show up in the log. Okay, so what I just discovered is that actually, since I'm using the numpad to move, and I just, by complete random chance, of course, I happen to approach from this side, and the one key on the numpad happens to be the one that moves me down and to the left, right? That one's also the key that I've been hitting to throw in coins wishing for the sword, so I can actually just mash the one key on the numpad and then hit 9 once to go northeast, and then 1 again, 3 times actually. So, you know, you can just hit 9, 1, 1, 1, 9, 1, 1, 1, and so on. But yeah, I mean, how many coins have I thrown in at this point? I started at 3,600, no, actually... Yeah, 36 something. So I'm definitely approaching the 500 coins or 100 coin tosses point. Yeah, in fact, pretty sure we're past that point. I'm gonna go all the way down to 3,000 just to absolutely convince myself and anyone doubting perhaps that this is never gonna lead to anything. There you go. Okay, let's not accidentally save that because yeah. Okay, and just well, I hit one too many times. Throw in a few coins and wish for a better future for Avernum. You throw in a few coins, close your eyes, and wish with all you might. Then you open them. Everything still looks the same, but who knows? Maybe somewhere a few moments ago something happened that will totally turn everything around. Yeah, or maybe by sacrificing that money that could have later in the game bought me some sort of amazing spell or item or something, made all the difference and is going to lead to our failure ultimately and Avernum's downfall. Who knows? Throw in a few coins and wish for a lot of money. Good one. Sure, you throw in a few coins, close your eyes, and wish with all you might, then you open them, your possessions are unchanged. Oh well, maybe you should try it again. And last but not least, throw in a few coins and wish for 3 more wishes. You open them, you don't feel any different or more, you know, wishy. Maybe if you try it again. I mean, I have an unlimited number of wishes already, actually. So it kind of worked. All right. You know, I guess I threw in 20 coins total. Who knows? Maybe somewhere, somehow, that did change something. I really doubt it, but, you know. Remembering what you learned in Gnas, you carefully examine the wall behind the statue. Sure enough, one section of the wall is slightly discolored. You never would have spotted it if you hadn't received a hint of what to look for. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the statue being here was already so suspicious that I would have probably spent a lot of time looking around for something. But okay, fair enough. When you push it, there is a brief rumbling noise. A section of wall slides away only a few inches to reveal a crack you can just barely fit through. Alright. Okay. We have discovered Cultist Lair, just like that. Interesting. So that can be a thing. Oh yeah, never mind. Actually, that's No, is it? Cultist Lair. Okay, so I guess the marking for Cultist Lair was not actually on the map. And yeah, whenever that happens, whenever we actually put a question mark on the world map like that, that is officially discovering a location, and that is when we get rewarded experience. Alright, okay. I guess I just never experienced that happening when with such a small location, right? It was obviously entering this tiny 4x2 or so, or maybe 5x3, whatever, section of the map that triggers the discovery. Anyway, she leveled up. She has 5 skill points, which is not really a whole lot. I think I'm going to save her points for next level to get priest spells, which of course means that I could right now get a level of first aid. We kind of need more nature lore. First aid is in a decent spot already. Of course, more is always nice, but we did run into some digging spot recently that we did not have enough nature lore for, so maybe we'll invest 1 level in that. Yeah. We'll have to... actually, I mean, technically, I guess I could have never invested any more skill points and eventually bought all the skill points from the priestess. That's just so expensive. I don't really see myself ever having literally thousands of coins to spend on that. It just doesn't seem worthwhile enough. And you know, these, especially because these first couple of levels for the lore skills are so inexpensive. So yeah, unfortunately, I think that one's just never going to be useful, that particular skill trainer. Oh hey, bronze spears. I mean, yeah, sure. They can be sold for a tiny amount of gold. Hey, bag of meal. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Here's the Cultist Lair. I was gonna say, do we get some sort of official greeting? We do, and I completely accidentally hit the 1 key, but thankfully I had just saved. As you walk past these Slitharikai statues and pillars, you realize that there is a much larger complex hidden down here than you expected. Shouts, hisses, and the sound of a forge easily echo down the stone corridors to you. And under it all, you can hear chanting, a constant, deep bass sound that makes the floor vibrate. This must be where Trevius came. Time to see if he is still here and alive. Well, I have no doubt that he is here and alive. The real question is, of course, whether he's going to see reason. And the answer is almost certainly no. The chamber ahead has 2 gates. The near one is open, the far one is closed. You can sense that someone is watching you. You suspect that if the cult allows you into their chambers, it will be on their terms. And escape might be far more difficult than entry. Ooh. Thanks for the warning, game. What's up this way, then? Not much, probably. Ooh, what's up with that? Huh. That is curious. How would we ever get there? I mean, surely there must be a way. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's make sure that we get this one, then. Okay, you can step there, no problem. Stab? Oh, actually, we no longer stab it, we're punching now. I forgot. Alright. Cavewood bow. Yeah, well. Lightning scroll goes to you. Okay, seriously though. I mean, I suppose there must be some sort of secret tunnel opening onto this ledge if we can indeed ever reach that chest. Because right now that's just a bit of a tease. Okay. Yep. Doesn't seem like there's anything we can do from here. Oh, hey, there would have been another limb. Of course, now we're actually no longer looking for those. In fact, yeah, no, that's fine. Don't need to tidy up there. Do I start this now? 45 minutes? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I probably should opt for slightly shorter videos like this. 1 hour long is maybe pushing it a bit, but then again, this series is going to be long enough as it is, right? We want to make some progress too. So I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer at least. Without any fanfare, the gate behind you slides closed. Wow, wow, big surprise. There's a long, nervous minute where you are trapped here, wondering if you're going to have to battle someone through the bars. Then the east gate slides open. You have been invited inside. Invited, huh? That's one way to put it. We're not being immediately greeted by anyone, which is a bit surprising. You advance slowly through this lovely subterranean garden, waiting for another shoe to drop, for the other shoe to drop, and something to attack you. You don't have long to wait. By the time you notice the stealthy figures moving in the shadows above, it's too late. You see Nephilim archers standing on the ledges above. Nephilim, huh? Okay, interesting. Why would a Slith who's thinking about joining the Slith Horde join a Nephilim cult? How are they connected? Unless, of course, the non-humans, the evil non-humans of Avernum are just have formed an alliance against the humans to drive them out for good. I suppose that might be how it is. Anyway, it's too late. You see Nephilim archers standing on the ledges above, looking down at you. 2 of them kick rocks off the ledge. They fall onto crates below, smashing them. There were creatures concealed inside. Unfortunately, the rocks did smash the boxes, but not the creatures. Not sure how that makes sense, but okay. Nephilim archers. Significantly weaker than the ones that we saw on some other cliffs recently. So that's good. We got venomous worms. That's not good. Unfortunately, with 33 health, I don't think we're going to be able to one-shot them all with a single Icy Rain, so we're going to have to deal with them the old-fashioned way, I suppose. That being said, I would really like to avoid being poisoned as much as I would like to kill those stupid archers. I'm going to focus on the worms first. Oh no, of course. Wow, I did not expect them to be able to move this far, but, well, here we are. The fireball should take it out. Unfortunately, I have to... Yeah, I have to heal because of all the attacks coming in. Oh no, and it did not. Well, I guess in that case I'm... That was extremely close. You know what? Drink one of those potions you got. And finish off the worm. There might be a way around, but honestly it's just gonna be too much of a pain. Please survive? Oh, Jesus. Sometimes they hit really hard. It's a bit unfortunate. Okay. Sometimes we hit pretty hard too. You know what? You can retreat out of the range of the rest of them, at least. Nice one. Yeah. Okay. They don't seem to necessarily know a way down to us. You're down to 15 health. I'm gonna throw a fireball at you, because I think someone else should be able to finish you off. If you can hit, yeah. Okay. You dropped... What might that be? Is that just an emerald? I think... Okay, yeah. I thought it was a piercing crystal or something of the sort. Ooh, nice shot. I like that. Okay. Oh, so close. And you get shot back in return. That's fair. Okay. Well, we dealt with that reasonably well, I suppose. Not too much difficulty. Let's see. Yeah, I think we confirmed at some point already that... Yeah, I guess similarly to not being able to fight enemies in melee that are above us, we can also not grab items that are up on ledges or below us, I guess. Which, you know, it makes perfect sense. I just want to say that in some other games, maybe some earlier games, earlier versions of the engine, that was possible. The game did not check for height differences like that. Not sure about attacking, but I want to say that we were able to grab items from further away and from behind certain barriers, maybe from up on ledges. But you know, I guess they did fix that little exploit, or I'm just misremembering and that was never true, which is equally possible. Okay, 51 minutes. Surely we can do one more room here. Yeah, of course there are more archers. No surprise there. Man, this is really annoying though. Oh hey, at least we got some melee enemies for our non-ranged characters to deal with. I hope these caldera things are not gonna go off. Oh, interesting how they both try to shoot a Yali. I suppose she was the first one to attack them. Okay, now they changed their mind. Hey, you guys want to join? Oh, actually, who are you? Shaman Baorla. Okay. Can you shoot from there? No. From there? Yes. Okay, the shaman charges forward, leads the charge. Hey, look at this. That one's gonna run. That's just a normal direwolf. Kind of in the way, so I guess we're gonna... Oh. Not just one-shotted. Oh, in fact... That was tougher than expected. You know what? There. Fireball to finish it. Well-aimed blow to almost take out the shaman, and there. Nice. Easy fight. Silver necklace, just for selling. Shining golden band. Energy resistance. We have not really been dealing with energy attacks a lot. Stun resistance, cold resistance, stun resistance. This one also doesn't provide any armor. I mean, as usual, my usual reasoning is that energy damage tends to be the most devastating kind of damage, because it's yeah, the highest level spells tend to be energy based. So maybe that for that reason energy resistance might be more valuable than other types of resistances. However, at least early on you also don't tend to really encounter many enemies that do use energy. Plus, energy is already pretty decent energy resistance. Yeah, in fact, I mean, she has more energy resistance than anything else, which might be because of innate Nephil things. So she doesn't really need that either, in terms of, you know, making up for any weaknesses. So I think we're just gonna not use that, to be honest. I think we're okay. We can just sell that one. U-bow, which is what we have. Okay, we get the path, or some path. No, actually, almost, but not quite leading off the map. I thought this was gonna go somewhere else entirely. We got a Hellhound Guardian. Has it spotted us? Not yet. Okay, good. Save the game, just in case I hadn't. And this finally leads up to where the archers were shooting us from. Oh, in fact, there are a lot more. And there's finally a Slith cultist. Okay, interesting. You know what? Let's not be silly. That encounter is very likely to push us over the 1 hour mark, and yeah, let's not do that. Let's not go there, if we can avoid it. We're still in very decent shape, considering we've dealt with the first 2 sets of encounters here. So yeah, the difficulty so far seems pretty tame, pretty manageable, which is, you know, fair enough. We have done basically all of the, well, not all of the side content that we could have had access to at this point, but we have done a bunch, of course, and this is only really the second, maybe third, however you want to count it, major mission in the game. So yeah, it makes sense that this would not be, you know, this would be pretty manageable compared to our level, to how far we have been leveling and gearing up. So yeah, of course, this Hellhound looks kind of tough, perhaps, and obviously things are going to get a little bit tougher from here on out. But I'm sure we're going to have no problem dealing with whatever comes next. But we'll find out next time. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.